Cujo. Stop. Sorry, guys. I'm talking to my dog. Sabrina, my mama's. I love you. I do have to give my own. Let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my other account. Hold on, baby. I'm coming. If I can find my dang song. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Sabrina. I love you. Mi nombre es Sabrina. La Cuch. That's not true. I love you. I freaking love you so much, girl. I think we need to do some more digging in our background. There's just something there. I know there's something. I just feel it in my freaking soul. I feel it in my bones. I do. Oh, let's see here. We're gonna get salami.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello.
Yeah. How old are you?
22.
What state are you chiming in from?
Minnesota.
What time is it?
4 o'clock.
Aw, too bad your little friend over
We
there
are
left
Charlie.
For real. Like, bye. Cake rocks, little baby boy. I guess school is I don't know wherever he was. And why choose that song, guys? Like, ew. Like, come on, like you can do better. That's how I see it. Like, I know god dang good and well, if I'm gonna be fucking trolling. Okay. If I'm gonna be trolling, I'm gonna make sure that it's a good troll, okay? Not these trollers that are sucking at trolling. Like, what the hell? Y'all suck at trolling. Try to get this because my Android, yeah, it's already saying, bitch, let me go. But I don't want to let you go. Yes, I love my LG. I hate that LG stopped making phones. Hello, everybody. ¿Cómo están todos? TGIF. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a beautiful Friday. Just saying. And if you are new here, well, I'm Riot and I represent Riot Radio because, well, silence is not an option. I mean, I will not stay silent. Not now, not ever. Okay. So I'm here so that we can be informed, stay informed, and not go misinforming. Just saying. And I think I'm gonna have to fix my flaggy to show a little more because I changed positions. Oh, human. Sorry. No. 18-year-olds. No. I'm good. Let's see here. Thank you, Polly. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate that very, very much. I do. I try my best. Sometimes I have some restless nights when I am up researching all this shit. As a matter of fact, the glove thing that came out finally hit headlines, breaking news yesterday, was it? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. No, today. It was today. What? The votes, that's the source. The votes, dude, what's the topic? First of all, let me explain something to you, okay? Thank you, Sabrina. Yeah. Yeah, it took forever for a mother flipping reason. But you wouldn't know what that reason is because we know you's a dum dum. Okay? Because I don't know, y'all mother flippers don't want people to have the Affordable Care Act and you want them to pay triple their premium. Wow, yeah, make that shit make sense. Um, the thing is that y'all are all about, oh, the big bullshit bill, come on through. When you probably haven't even tried to paraphrase it, it's over 900 pages. So you probably haven't even, since y'all like video so much, you probably haven't even seen a freaking video to try to break down the big bullshit bill to you. So you're just gonna take it straight from the orange foe's mouth that it's gonna do great for all Americans. You're fucking a dum dum to think that shit. If you really think that shit, your mom should have swallowed or your dad should have shot you in the sock. One or the other. One or the other. He's the best. The best at fucking conning people. The best at bringing up our gas prices due to this unnecessary fucking war that he said he would never start. Um and that gas prices would go down, but here we are again. Gas prices like up the ass. Um just saying. Didn't he also say that he was going to mass deport the worst of the worst? But the less than 5% of those immigrants who have committed heinous crimes are not being deported. Make that shit make sense. But the ones that don't have any criminal history whatsoever are being held captive in like a concentration camp, because that's what it is, um, for no fucking reason. Well, being Nambino, the thing is that this is not going to only take, it's going to have to be an entire movement, which I agree. I mean, we need to create positive foundations so that we can, for our youth, so that our youth will do the same for their future and their youth. Okay. So that way it's just positivity on top of positivity. But when you have these people that have so much hate in their heart, and now that the orange foe is in office, they feel not only entitled, but they just feel so good about themselves to express their hate for other people. So as much as oh, Christian, oh yeah, he's squatting in my brain. Because every fucking day when I wake up, all I see is Trump this and Trump that. I never saw that shit with Biden. Okay, so there you go with your commie and communism and communist bullshit rhetoric that is you believe because you've been duped, manipulation at its finest, and you're just proof of how it works, that it actually works. You are the proof. So, oh, I'm sorry, did he say let me up? How old are you?
18.
See you later. Not dealing with that shit today. Hello, goodbye. Exactly. I didn't see that he said let me up in the chat. When you say let me up, it's dead giveaway that you're a little baby boy trolling. And I always say baby boy because I rarely, exactly, Sabrina, parrots all day. I need to make the raid sticker and I need to make the orange parrot sticker for you guys so that you guys can use it in the chat. Oh, Gucci boy. Aw. See the hate that I'm talking about? Like it's that hate. The hate and it's sad because they're so young, And to have that much hate, it's just horrible. I don't understand your question, Steve. Why don't you come on up, Buttercup, and stop being a pussycat? Request on up. Or I just sent you an invite. Come up or shut up. I mean, that's what it is at the end of the day. They come up or shut up. Their parents are screwed, mama. Are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Okay. I'm looking for opposition only at this time. So thank you for joining the live, though. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Republicans are in power. No, exactly what I'm saying, Lewis. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Everybody, let's double tap the screen, share the live, hit the arrow at the bottom right corner. You can repost it to your followers, send it to your friends, your frenemies, copy the link, add it to your story. That all counts as a share. What's really not my business? Listen, um, nobody pushed you to come into my live. Nobody held a firearm to your head and said, go to Riot's live and answer her question. Like, are you fucking okay, John Adams in the chat? Oh my God. Well, every time y'all ask me that question, I'm gonna give you the same response. Is one, I don't appreciate a presidente who has violated our constitution on a daily basis. Okay. I don't appreciate a presidente who believes he's above the law of the land. I don't appreciate a presidente who's literally dismantling our democracy in front of our fucking faces. Oh, I'm sorry, not sorry, B dubs, debus, dubus. Okay. The proof is the immigrant people who have not been provided their due process. The fact that La Trompa thinks that by signing an executive order, that's a fucking law, which no, it's not. The fact that they were gerrymandering and redistricting Louisiana, Texas to steal seats for the midterms. Just saying. That's dismantling our democracy. I feel something right here, but is it my hair? I think my hair is tickling me, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't know. What's up? Oh, your companion, compa. So MAGA and or Trump supporters, y'all are welcome to join the live. Any of those who are on the tube, by all means, feel free to give me a call at that phone number up above if you want to have a civil debate and or discussion. Trump supporters, MAGA, and Republicans are welcome to join the live here on TikTok as well. There's a pink and blue figure at the bottom of your device. Just tap on that once. You don't have to do it twice, and I will bring you on up here so we can have a civil debate and or I guess debatable discussion because most of you all do not know how to debate. uh, where's that? What news out? What outlet? What news outlet? Vouching for voters and okay, so hi Bonita, I love you, mamas. I'm still looking at we had a fucking inflation due to a recovery of a pandemic that your orange lord and savior really fucked up on his first term, by the way. Okay, so I mean everything you're stating about Minnesota, talking all this shit, it's a because of that came out. So what? Okay, so um you can come on up, Buttercup. Don't be scared. Don't be a pussycat. Yeah. So a vouching oath relies on vouchers word that they personally know the person is a resident. There's no independent third party verification at the moment of the vouch. It's just a sworn statement. In theory, someone could vouch for someone who isn't actually a resident or isn't a real uniquely identifiable person if records get sloppy. That's a legitimate structure. Okay, no paranoia. It's exactly why the DOJ Civil Rights Division sent Minnesota Secretary of State's records demanding 26 months of vouching base registration. Okay, so I swear, I hope it's not a trolley. Hello?
Austin.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello there. Hi. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Hello. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, actually I am. And I'm actually the one that mentioned the Minnesota fraud video. So what are you finding out in reference to that? Have you watched the video?
No, I have not watched the video actually.
Yeah.
Just for TikTok purposes, what is your age?
Yeah, I'm 31. So basically the video is a guy dresses up in a burqa. It's a dude. He says that he's transgender and he walks into several different voting locations in Minnesota. Says that he's a random person. They say, "Oh yeah, we see you in the system." He's obviously not, and admits to not being this random person. And then he says, "Hey, can I vouch for other people? They said, yeah, absolutely. You're in our system. You can vouch for up to 8 people. So then he's like, cool, I'm going to go get 8 people. I'll be right back. They're like, yeah, perfect. No problem. He's like, oh, well, do they have to have IDs or anything to prove anything? They're like, nope, no IDs. You're going to sign a paper that says that you vouched for them. Do you think that's upholding our election integrity?
I absolutely believe so. Yeah, if this is what's really happening. Let me go and look up the information you're talking about.
Hold on. You believe that that is upholding
No, not
our
up. No, not upholding. No, sorry. Yeah.
So would you then condemn these actions and then demand immediate recourse for these individual
Absolutely.
policies in places such as Minnesota?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Oh, based off the state, yes, I would. Let me look up though this particular incident you're talking about. I want to see what's going on there. But yeah, I mean, this absolutely happened, of course. Yes. I mean, but would you also agree that when La Trompa came out on several different occasions and admitted to cheating the contest, is also you think that's upholding the integrity of our election?
He admitted to what?
To cheating the contest?
To cheating the contest of
Yeah.
what? Cheating in what contest?
I'm trying not to say something. I don't want to get flagged on TikTok.
So cheating in which one? Or are you saying 16, 20, 24?
24
So
specifically.
you're saying that Donald J. Trump admitted to cheating in the contest of 24.
Yeah. And
Really? Can you pull
also,
that up?
are you
Hold on,
aware
hold
of
on, hold on, hold on. Can you please substantiate that and pull up some form of like direct quote from Donald Trump in this admittance,
huh,
like a
let's see
direct
here.
first party quote, not like a Reuters or somebody's opinion of what he said, but like what he actually said.
Yeah, no, I'll bring up a video. You want to hear him?
Sure. Something tells me he's not going to say that he cheated in the 24 election. But you can say whatever you want, but something tells me I have a hunch. As a matter of fact, would you like to place a wager on whether or not he
Yeah.
says this? Now, I've never even seen this nor heard it, but I'm willing to
Oh, you
place a
haven't?
wager right now that says that
Sure.
he does not say such thing.
Yeah. Oh, I have to mute you. Hold on. I have to put on my other freaking computer and hold on. I put this lower and let me bring it up here. It might slow it down for a minute, but I got y'all. Let me put it on here so y'all can hear it. 1 second, por favor.
So while you're pulling that up, can you at least admit now that there is fraud that's happening within the Democrat side of the elections, and there's now verifiable 4K video proof evidence of it, and that there can no longer be a denial of no, these things don't happen.
Hold on. I'm reading it right now. I'm trying to pull up this video for you and I'm reading it at the same time. Give me just 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. So, based off of the information I'm getting here, like the honest split is real law. So, the real loophole shaped here, vulnerability worth debating. I would have to say zero proven fraudulent vote from this specific video. And a costume choice that's doing more than rhetorical work with the actual footage. Let me bring this up why I am saying this because
You haven't even watched the video, but you're quoting somebody else's
I'm
reference like
reading.
that video. Why
I'm
wouldn't you? Why
actually
wouldn't you watch
reading.
the video?
I'm actually reading it. Okay. So
You're reading the video.
no, I'm reading what happened. So
Oh, again, why would you take somebody else's recollection video and not watch the video for yourself firsthand? It's because you're looking for a
the fact
response
that
or a
you are
rebuttal
stuck
to
on
my
videos is
quote, right?
freaking wild to me. The fact that you're stuck on videos is crazy to me
Oh
because
yeah,
that
sure,
that because
because
that
you
just
don't like
tells me
material evidence.
because that tells me, okay, that everything has to be a video for you. That's what that shit
Not at
tells
all.
me.
But
Yeah,
video
yes it
evidence
does.
does indeed help.
Yes it does. You're saying it. So you're
So
saying that
then explain how we pointed out inconsistencies
so
previous to this, like previous to having this 4K video footage, previous to having that evidence. Explain to me then why we still held the stance that there was fraud in these particular
so
contests, how you like
that's
to
the
put it, right?
O'Keefe
And then now
video.
that we have this 4K
That's the
evidence, your
O'Keefe
response is,
video
oh,
from
well,
this
this
week.
video doesn't prove anything, but
That's
it
the
literally proves
O'Keefe
the
video
contrary
from
to your
this
argument.
week, and it was and dressed up, right? And it's important detail. So he's likely you're referencing to like this precise incident, but actually shows versus what it's being framed as. So what actually happened was on August 13, 2026, James O'Keefe posted a video from inside Minneapolis polling locations showing his associates, one dressed in Muslim garb, another one in a Cam Higby wearing a burqa, being told by poll workers that they could vouch for up to 8 unregistered voters without ID as part of
Uh-huh.
Minnesota's legal same day registration process during the state's
Yeah,
primary election.
but hold on,
What is
you're,
not
but hold
shown,
on, I
hold
just want to make
on,
one
what
thing.
it does
I
not
just want to make a
show
point
based
because
on available
you're
reporting,
skipping a big
there's
part of
no
this.
indication that that's found that anyone in the video actually vouched for real, uh fabricated
Oh, so
or
because they didn't break
ineligible
the law.
people who
So hold on,
then
because they didn't break
cast
the law, it doesn't happen.
fraudulent, they did not cast any fraudulent
No,
ballots.
they did not do it
What
because
is
they did not want to break the law. But
documented
what you're
is poll
failing to hold on, listen,
workers.
stop.
What is
What you are failing
documented
to
is
realize
poll
is they
workers.
specifically said that
What
they were going
is
to vote under the
document
name of somebody else and then vouch for people under that name that is not theirs. And the people there did not check his ID to verify if he was that person, and we're going to allow him to do this. If you would watch the video instead of reading somebody else's recollection or rebuttal to the video, then you can see that that rebuttal is obviously stupid because of the video that was just released 3 hours ago, right? I'm pretty sure that video that you're watching isn't a rebuttal to the one that was released 3 hours ago, where they literally walked into the.
So I'm gonna put him on hold because he keeps on talking over me. So for everybody that's listening in, what happened here was basically what is okay, what it does not show in the video, okay, is there's no indication that anyone in the video actually vouched for real. It was fabricated or ineligible people who then cast fraudulent ballots. What's documented is a poll workers accurately explaining a real law to people, testing them in disguise, the gotcha and the costume, and framing not a proven fraudulent vote. So it proves that the vouching law works exactly as written. Poll workers explained it correctly in real time to strangers. It's evidence the system is easy to use and depends on trust rather than ID. It's not evidence that fraud occurred. That that's just fictional, okay? It was people were registered or that any vote was casted improperly. So James O'Keefe had a long documented history uh, of being deceptive and editing videos. So he already has a history. I mean, his history alone means his footage should be independently verified. The fact that you are freaking everybody double tap the screen, share the live, hit that arrow at the bottom right corner. Do better. Thank you so much for the daily heart, man. I love you so much as well. Hit that arrow, repost it to your followers, send it to your friends, copy the link, add it to your story, all that good stuff. We'll go ahead and put. Okay, are you still there, caller?
Yeah, so why did you
So
mute
did
me?
so did you hear? Because you were speaking over me, and I'm trying to explain something to you.
No,
So
you were talking to
so
the problem
O'Keefe
though
has a
again is
long
you were
so
playing somebody
O'Keefe
else's recollection that
so
is
O'Keefe
wrong of the entirety of the video, and
so
I'm asking you
O'Keefe
to go watch the
so
video firsthand.
O'Keefe
That's all I'm saying.
so O'Keefe has a long documented history of being deceptive with his editing of videos. So I definitely am not going to take his
So you're
video
saying they
as
edited
verified.
their responses?
There was
He's
actually
a leftist.
no proof. There was actually
He's a
no proof.
leftist.
There was actually no proof that there was any fraudulent voting. However, the orange foe does go ahead and say it several times. Not to mention, Elania Muskie did post that. Remember, said if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have the House, the Senate, or the seat. Just saying. Hold for a moment because I have somebody else over here real quick. New Village. You can introduce yourself, age, day, and who you voted for.
I'm 28. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm 28. I'm from Massachusetts, and I voted for Donald J. Trump.
And why do you still support him?
I support her more than ever now. I would like to say congratulations to Massachusetts and all the Democrats for signing the bill for unaliving a baby a day before it's born. We're killing newborn babies. We're killing babies now,
That's
guys.
crazy.
The Democrats are killing babies.
Okay, so either you're gonna stop saying that.
Unbelievable. That's
You're
what you
gonna
guys are doing.
hold on. You're gonna have to stop saying that. Or I'm gonna have to drop you
Look it up.
because
You
no.
guys are killing
Hold on.
babies.
Okay, say it again. I'm gonna disconnect. Say it again. I mean, one more time. I'm gonna disconnect you.
Why are you guys doing that?
Stop.
Why?
Stop saying that
Why are
shit.
you
Hold
Democrats?
up.
Why are you?
Hold up. Yeah, what's
I
up,
didn't say
tribe?
it.
Thank
Why are
you.
you guys so evil, man?
Stop speaking over me. Do you know what was
Do you
signed?
love babies? Do you like
Do you
babies?
know why it was signed?
Oh, why it was signed?
Dan, are you a
Yeah,
Trump
it's
supporter? Let me
unalive
know in the chat.
babies.
Okay,
You
why
guys are
was it
unaliving
signed?
babies, man. Yeah, that's so sad. Yo, why not? What happened to adoption?
I don't know.
What?
Have
What?
you
What?
adopted? Are you
Was
adopting?
it
Are
signed?
you in the
What was it?
process? Hold
Only?
on, hold on. No,
Is it only to
Are
unalive
you?
black babies?
Are you in the process of adopting? Have you adopted a child?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. I
You're a
adopted 4
fucking
children.
liar. You're a fucking liar.
Oh, you don't want to adopt a black baby, huh? Let's unalive the
Huh?
black babies. Let's
What
unalive
the?
all the black babies. That's what it's for, right? Killing black
What
babies?
the hell? Okay, so you're gonna keep talking over
Let's
me, so
kill the nigger baby.
I'm disconnecting you. You're just oh, I'm glad I did it right then and there. Ignorance is bliss, as we all know. And that's proof right there. Everybody double tap the screen, share the live, all that good stuff. Hello, caller, I'm back. So, are you there?
Yeah, why do you keep running from the debate? That's
I'm
terrible.
not running from you.
You
I
can't
already just
refute
gave you
and
an
view.
explanation. And
No, you didn't.
yeah,
Your explanation,
yeah.
your rebuttal, well, somebody else says it's not so. But I'm telling you that if you go watch the video yourself, then you
Okay,
would have an entirely different opinion because whatever you see
why is
is
Fox
not
News
a recollection
reporting
of
the
the
same
video that I
shit?
watched.
So why is Fox News reporting the same shit I just said? Also, KTTC is reporting it. Minnesota Secretary of State is reporting it.
Oh, yeah, for when? What's the date?
Revisor's
What's the date and
office.
time?
Let's see here. Powerline, Minnesota DFL. So that's the sourcing of the official state statute and
Oh, yeah,
Secretary of State
what's the
pages
date
for
and
how the
time?
vouching legally works. So what you watch, like, because we all know that MAGA is so easily duped, right? And easily manipulated. That's why we consider you a cult because you don't know that you're in a cult. I would highly suggest that you go to
Dude, you're in such a cult that you
leavingmaga.org.
refuse to
No,
acknowledge
we don't
4K
have,
evidence, and you
listen,
repeated
we
this
don't
guy
have
fucking
a
cooked up the evidence
leavingdemocrat.org.
in a way in which that he
We
fucking
don't have,
that he fucking
we
like
don't
cooked the
have
video or he
a,
like worded it a
we
certain
don't
way.
have a
You're an
limit.
idiot. You're in a fucking
We do
cult
not have
yourself,
a
literally spewing nonsense.
leavingdemocrat.org,
You're literally
and we
a
don't
kettle
have a
calling a fucking pot black. You're
leavingliberal.org.
stupid.
Okay.
Watch the
So I'm trying to
video.
explain to him that there's a leavingmaga.org. which I think that he really needs to
When
go and
again, when you
see,
can't
because
refute, you mute,
the
right?
fact that he's basing it
Oh,
off
I'm
of
sorry,
a
because actually somebody
person's
else says that's not
video,
what happened.
an actual person's
You're
video
fucking
who has
stupid.
a history, bye bye, who actually has a history, is funny, because oh, so O'Keefe has a history of editing his videos, and it's like a negative history. So it's I just want to say, and the video's primary framing, Powerline Fox, comes from the outlets sympathetic to the this is the problem. So read, I listen, I'd pair those with Minnesota SOS and statute pages on air. So that's what I'm doing right now. This comes from Fox News. It's funny because O'Keefe, he's talking about the O'Keefe video, um, and O'Keefe has a history of doing these kind of videos and editing. But I mean, I mean, what do we expect from MAGA though? Because I mean, they obviously voted for the dude because they're so easily duped. No, for real. Music Max. Where are the idiots that voted for La Trompa? Wait for it. Wait. Yeah, you did. You did. Oh, good president. We love our country. Do you really? Because if Wild Bill, if you love your country, then you wouldn't support a presidente who violates the law of the land literally on a daily basis. So, and if you really loved our country, you wouldn't be supporting a presidente who believes he's above the law of the land. And if you loved our country, uh, you would not be supporting a man who is literally dismantling our democracy in front of our faces. Like if we're some kind of idiots. I mean, I know I'm not. You are. You seem to be. Um, oh no, I don't. Okay, so Evolve, come up, come on up. Either come up or shut up. Okay, so um, you're now going to be muted. And because what I'm saying is factual. And hola to everybody. Welcome on in. If this is your first time coming in, thank you, Jennifer. I love you, mamas. I am Bright and I represent Bright Radio because silence is not an option. It is just not. If we're silent, then we are compliant. Silence is compliance. And that's not what I'm going to do. Not now. Not ever. So let's be informed, stay informed, and not go misinforming. The more informed we are, the harder it is to be manipulated. And that is a fact. Just saying. Everybody either on the tube, y'all can also like the live. There is a little heart in the comment section. You can like the live. Just know I am watching both at the same time. I'm looking at the super chat over here, and I'm also checking out the TikTok over yonder. Don't forget to check out my link. It is in the bio. For those on the tube, my link is on the description. I do, if you want to support me and my live, rather than doing it through TikTok's gifts, you are welcome. Check out my links in the bio. I have 3 separate forms of payment. Or if you would like to donate to the Paying It Forward donation, excuse me, the Paying It Forward donation, which is there to help feed those in need, one, and to help people that have been affected by ICE enforcement, legal fees, translators, and emergency situations. I do come with receipts. Um, don't play about that. Also, just know that if you know someone or you know a loved one who has been unfortunately has been caught by ICE enforcement, detained, separated from their family, or if you're unsure of your rights, you're not alone, and you do not have to face it without information. So know your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to refuse to sign anything that you do not understand. You have the right to ask for the warrant that they claim they have. And if it is not signed by a judge, which is called a bench warrant, then that's just an administrative warrant. You do not have to open the door. There are cards available in different languages where you can slide the card underneath the door of your home, or if you have a window on the front door or on the side, you can show them the card. That's basically invoking your Fourth and your Fifth Amendment right, and you're letting them know that that's what you're doing. So please know your rights. Also, anything do, and the right to speak to an attorney. You have the right to speak to an attorney. Keep immigration attorney numbers saved in your phone. Document everything you can safely. And if you're a citizen who gets caught up by mistaken identity, like Mr. John Phillips, who was on a work trip to Vegas, just stay calm, get your citizenship, ask for the supervisor, and get badge numbers if you can. We know it's very difficult to do that. Everybody, let's double tap the screen, share the live, hit the arrow at the bottom right corner, repost it, copy the link, add it to your story. All counts as a share. You're in this. Who's in the in a psychiatric unit? Mama, who? Jennifer? What did you say? Why has the Democratic Party been taken over? What, are you okay, bro? I mean, are you okay? Do you realize that you are you are automatically provided an 8-digit number when you were born, and it begins with the word social. Hello there, Quentin. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, but do you think kids should have a voice in politics?
I'm sorry, kiddo, you can't be up here. It's 18 plus live. Can't do that. However, to answer that question, absolutely, I do believe that children should understand civics. So, of course, you got to teach them, which they should be doing. Okay, my 12-year-old knows. Okay, well, I don't believe that children. Thank you, Louis. Yes, thank you so much. I would appreciate that. Yes, send it on over. Okay, Rico, would you like to join? You're welcome to join the live. Come on through. I mean, don't be scared. I'm just a woman. Um, but I'm not going to be arguing with you in the chat. So there's a pink and blue figure at the bottom of your device that you can tap on that once. You don't got to do it twice, and I'll bring your happy asset up here. I sent you an invite so that are you're going to be a pussycat? Is that what you're? I'm just a woman. I mean, what are you afraid of? I'm just saying. Everybody coming on through, double tap the screen, share the live, do all the good stuff. Thank you, Louis. I got it. I appreciate you. I mean, well, thank you so much. That way I can play it. Let's play it. Let's play it for the morons. Let's play it for the morons. Let me get this. Let me get it. Okay. So I appreciate you, Louis, so much. So much. Let's see here. It's not a video. It tells it. I got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Let me get that over here. I appreciate that, Louis. Louis, you always come through. I appreciate you so much. Let me see here. Let's get it. Information up here. MAGA and Trump supporters are welcome to join. I am waiting for a courageous Trump supporter to come on through. Like, stop being a puss. Okay. I'm getting that right now. Thank you, Louis. I appreciate it. Rico, you're not being suave. I'm just saying. So, worth flagging up from. This is a. Okay, so this is interesting because even though this goes back to 2020, yes, everybody, let's please double tap the screen, share the live, hit that arrow at the bottom right corner. Let's do all the good. Let's do all the TikTok good. Just saying. Let me see here. Why is my shit acting up? MAGA, Trump supporters, Republicans. I know you still exist. You're welcome to join. Cover. Crusty Toes. Oh, okay. What a name.
Yo, hello?
Hi. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am, yeah.
How old are you? And what?
I'm 22.
Okay. And
Colorado.
Colorado. Okay. Why do you still support Trump?
When you say support Trump, do you mean like support him from like a Republican standpoint or support him as like an individual?
Political standpoint.
Okay. I don't love who he is as a person. I think he just talks too much, but I think a lot of people talk too much. I know that some people massively disagree with this, but I support ICE. I don't support everything that they've done. I don't support people dying because of it, but I support getting the felons and the disgusting people that absolutely should not be here out of the country. But I also support at the same time getting people.
I agree.
Like getting people easier access to the country who are actually genuinely coming to this country to work.
I absolutely agree with that 100%. I don't disagree with our immigration laws. I don't disagree. I'm not against ICE. Now, how their the other execution on how they're doing things, yes, I just absolutely 100% do not agree with. But listen, right now we have less than 5% of immigrants or that are currently being held in detention centers who have committed heinous crimes. And that 5% has been going on for quite some time. Why haven't those people got deported? Because they're like the worst of the worst, right? But we have over 70% of immigrants who have not committed a single crime. They have not even a ticket.
Could you repeat like the last like 3 words you said?
Yeah, I said the 70% plus people that are currently being detained have no criminal history, not even a not even a ticket, not even a traffic violation.
No, I know what you're saying, but like I don't necessarily think that regardless of who you like, you could be an amazing person, but you need identification to be in this country. That's part of the reason why we're the safest country in the world. Everyone
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that. And we're not the safest country in the world, actually.
we absolutely are.
No, we're not. We're not. One, two, we actually have the highest crime. But anyway,
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just say we have the highest crime?
yeah,
Like in the world?
yeah.
You're serious?
Yeah.
So you think like countries like Syria, Afghanistan, Iran, just third world countries that are some of them pretty much taken over by terrorist organizations, they have lower crime than the United States of America.
Okay, so the United States of America, how many people do you believe live here?
I believe it's 350 million.
Yeah. So I'm talking about homicide, gun violence, things like that.
I'm talking about
And you're talking about TS attacks. I'm talking about we're not safe. So the fact that you're saying that we're the safest country in the world is crazy.
How would you say this isn't the safest country in the world? It's one of the only. It's along with like everyone else in NATO and for majority of first world countries, you're able to walk in the streets in the middle of the night and be perfectly safe, as long as you're not in like, as long as you're not in like really bad neighborhoods. Of course, there's some exceptions, but there would be. It absolutely is, and in probably 95% of the country, you are absolutely able to go walk in the middle of the night and be completely safe and not have to turn your back, regardless of where you are. And I've seen both sides of it. I grew up in Boulder, Colorado, but I also currently live in Philadelphia, Center City, right? There's not been a single time in the middle of the night. And I'm young. I'm 22. I go out every once in a while. I'm late. I'm out late. There's not been a single time where I've been scared for my life at night. In Boulder, Colorado, that would never happen, but it's Boulder, Colorado. But
well, why don't you come over here to the east side of San Antonio or south side of San Antonio, Texas?
I have been to Texas before.
No, I said a specific side of San Antonio. Also Houston. Also Dallas. Have you ever seen that show, the next 40, what is it, the first 48?
I don't think so. I'm not familiar with it.
You should watch it because I'm going to tell you right now that most of the shit that comes out is from Dallas, Texas. So, but anyways, yeah, we're not the most safest country in the world. Um, and So U.S. is a mid-pack country on overall crime, and okay, so just want to say that. Yeah, but we're not the safest. Absolutely not. But what I am trying to get to, going back to the immigration part that you were talking about, getting the worst of the worst out of the country, right? Um, we're not. It's not happening. That's not happening.
What do you mean it's not happening? Like we're not getting like the actual criminals out and like the people that are the reason we need to get illegal immigrants out?
No.
That's false. If you go on, you could literally, they document all of it. It's on websites. You could access it right away. It's an FBI. It's either FBI or CIA.
Oh, you can
There's
go
a
to
list of over.
That is the Department of Homeland Security, which handles all of the immigration information, and you can go look it up yourself. It clearly states that over 70% of detainees that are currently being held in the detention centers have no criminal history whatsoever, not even a traffic violation. Less than 5% of current detainees have committed heinous crimes, and they're still in there. The ones in between are petty misdemeanor crimes. They're just little crimes that actually, a lot of people who can still become a U.S. citizen having those petty crimes. Just saying. So we are literally holding innocent people in these detention centers under horrible conditions, inhumane conditions. You are familiar with our law, right? Like our constitution.
I'm not like I wouldn't be able to recite most of it, but I have a general idea.
Okay, so are you familiar with yeah, which is it, the seventh? I think it's the seventh amendment. I think it is. I think if memory serves me correctly, you just want to make sure because I don't want to say anything.
I believe the seventh is like right to a jury.
Yeah, that's right to a jury.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, I was the eighth. Dang it, I was off one. So the Eighth Amendment says that the United States of America does not practice cruel and unusual punishment. So that's another violation of the Constitution, right? Because here we have detention centers that actual watchdogs, and these watchdogs are ICE agents that come directly from the Department of Homeland Security, and they go and do sweeps, of the detention centers. Basically, they're going and uh, making sure that everything. God dang it, I lost my freaking word. Um, inspect. They're inspectors. They go and inspect the different detention centers. And what they have found in several, and I say several because it's more than 3 detention centers of dire conditions of inadequate medical care, food, mold, worms in the food, water that's causing children and detention centers to be violently ill. And if you're looking it up, that's the Dilley detention center. It's Dilley, Texas, Dilley, Texas. That detention center itself was actually shut down during the Biden administration and reopened under the Trump administration that we are currently in this term. It was reopened.
Yeah, I'm following. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, that is a direct violation to the Constitution because the United States is not supposed to practice cruel
That's
and
the
unusual punishment.
that's the whole point of the
No, it isn't.
yeah, the camps. It's for them.
You're calling them camps? So you do realize that they're concentration camps. Well,
I'm not referring them.
You called them camps. Why would you call them camps?
I didn't say concentration camps. I said camps.
Why would you call it camps? So, like, period.
Because I couldn't refer or perfectly articulate the word I was trying to pull apart.
Okay, got you. Like, what image do you have in your mind of a detention center? Like, what do you think it is?
There's a. Do you know the difference? Like a jail and a prison, more like a jail, just like really a lot bigger.
Okay, so the detention.
So it's not necessarily like everyone has their own cell. It's like just a bunch of people migrated in between fences, if that makes sense. Not migrated, but
it's a concentration of people. So let's do this real quick. This is what it is, okay? Okay, so it's a concentration of people, right? Large groups of people, right? Typically based on identity, ethnicity, right? In this case, but concentration camps definition is a large groups of people, typically based on identity, ethnicity, religion, nationality, political affiliation, rather than individual criminal conviction without traditional due process or trial.
But it is criminal conviction.
Hold on. Rather than individual criminal conviction without traditional due process or trial. And that's exactly, let me read this out to you again. So it's typically based on identity of ethnicity, religion, nationality, political affiliation, rather than individual criminal conviction without traditional due process or trial, usually for indefinite periods, meaning you're not going to know how long you're going to be in there. And that is exactly what is happening right now in these detention centers.
The point of the detention. So first off, I want to touch base on religion and what you just said about religion and ethnicity. That doesn't really have to do with anything. If there was a Canada, for example, was doing the same exact thing, the majority of Canada is white, it would still be the same process. They're still ending up in the detention center. It has absolutely nothing to do with someone's race, ethnicity, political views. And then the second thing, the whole point of the detention center, you can't just like there's not enough jails in the world. These people did commit a crime. They were
Hold
in this
on.
country
What makes you
illegally.
think there's not enough? I'm sorry. Hold on. First of all, these people, you cannot say that over 70% of these people who have no criminal history whatsoever
It's a
have
crime to be
committed
in
a
the country
crime. Hold
illegally.
on, have committed a crime. And the reason why I'm calling it a concentration camp is because they are not being provided their due process as it should be done. Okay, so because they have not had due process, they have not been able to see a immigration judge. Okay, they are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law, and that is the 14th Amendment, and that applies to all persons on U.S. soil. Therefore, these people are concentrated in these detention centers, which we have over 200 of them nationwide. Not to mention that they went to purchase several warehouses that is not even it's not even made for human habitat.
You do understand
Like,
that,
no, do you
like,
do
no,
understand that these are not jails, right?
I understand what you're saying. I didn't
Okay.
refer to these as jails. It's a detention center. It's part of the due process. The whole point of the detention centers is so they can get that due process, so they can be processed and properly deported.
So why are they
And
not getting the due process?
you're referring to these people as not criminals. Are a lot of them not heinous criminals? Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, they did commit a crime. When you commit
cannot say that if they have not received their due process, which is
the due
why
pro
no, listen to me real quick. I'm telling you the reason why the Department of Homeland Security, okay, which is basically the boss of ICE agents, Border Patrol, immigration, period, okay? The reason why DHS has to put out there that over 70% of the current detainees that are in detention centers right now have no criminal history, not even a traffic violation, is because you are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. These
they're not.
people have not been or seen an immigration judge. Therefore, they are innocent of what you claim that they are here illegally, which I can point out several cases. And we'll start with RGV, which is Rio Grande Valley. It's the southern part of Texas, where the Rio Grande Valley had voted for this shit. And those are the Latinos for Trump that everybody wants to freaking bring up. That is the heart of the Latinos for Trump. Okay?
Look, I understand what you're saying, but you do
No, you
understand these
don't
people aren't getting charged.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
They're not getting charged though. So why do they have to go through the court of law if they're not getting charged? They're simply
What are you
getting deported.
They're not getting. You cannot just deport someone without providing them their due process. That is their right.
No, it is not.
Prove
It is
to
not
me
their
it's
right to
not.
be. It's not their right to be in the country.
Prove
It's
to me
not a
it's
right for
not.
everyone to just walk into the
I
country.
didn't say
That's not a
that.
right. That
I
has nothing to do
said-
with the
I
Constitution.
said everyone has the right to their due process
If they were
per
committed
the
of a,
land of the law. No, sir.
but they're not being committed of a crime. They're being deported. That I don't understand what's so confusing about that.
Did you not say earlier that they committed a crime by crossing over? Wasn't that
Yeah,
your
but
statement?
they're not being. They're not
Okay,
being.
so
They're
therefore, they are detained in a detention center for a pending quote unquote crime. Yet it has not been they have not been convicted of that crime because they have not seen a judge. So therefore, they are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. That is
But they're getting
our
deported.
law. They cannot get deported without
That's not true.
due process. Yes,
That's not true at all.
Prove me wrong then.
So, okay, they are not being charged with anything. They're not being charged for being in the country illegally. You have to have a citizenship visa. Sorry?
They're being detained.
They're being detained.
There's a lot of people
You could get detained for a lot of things. You could get detained for speeding.
They're being detained in immigration detention centers. We're not talking
To
about jails.
deport
Put
them.
jail and prison out of your freaking mind, okay?
I'm not. I'm talking about the
Okay,
detention
you
centers.
cannot just deport people without their due process. An
They
judge
don't.
has to give a final decision. Yes, they get deported. No, they do not. That is their due
That's to U.S.
process.
citizens.
No,
That's to U.S.
sir.
citizens.
That is
No,
to
it
all
absolutely is.
persons. That is to all
Okay. Okay.
persons.
So
And you go back and reference to the 14th Amendment where it says all persons have the right to the due process here on U.S. soil. All persons on
due
U.S.
process of a
soil
crime.
have. Did you not state that them crossing over is criminal?
They're getting deported.
No,
It
no,
is
no.
technically criminal, but they're not getting
Okay,
charged with
so
it.
you're saying it's
Are you?
technically
Do you not
criminal.
understand
So
what I'm saying?
therefore, no, you don't understand what I'm saying. So you're saying technically them crossing over is a crime. With that being said, then they need to, and they have the right to, and it is their right to, their due process to sue an immigration judge. Even if an immigration judge declares that they should be deported, that immigrant still has the right to appeal that decision. If that appeal is overturned, cool. If it's not, okay, they can appeal it again, and that is their right.
And the appeals are getting denied. That's why they're in the detention centers for so long.
Provide me a
They're-
source that their appeals are getting denied.
Do you want a link? I could copy and paste the link, or I could
Just tell
represent
me.
it.
Tell me just give me the provide me
I don't have
the.
I don't have a computer in front of
So
my
then,
screen.
okay, this is what I'm saying is MAGA Trump supporters and or Republicans, when you are going to come
But
up
you were
onto a
you were
political, but
you were
nothing.
completely wrong right now.
But nothing. Listen, if you're going to come on a political panel, be prepared. Either have your information on another device. You have literally a computer in your fucking hand. Utilize that shit, okay? You can teacup off and you'll still be on the panel, and you can go and Google that shit if that's what you want. You prefer Google, go GTS, right? Go Google that shit. All right? Be prepared to provide sources for your claims, because I have provided you plenty. I've given you the amendments. I gave you a breakdown of explanation as to why these persons that are currently being held in detention centers are not being provided their due process, which is a right. It is a constitutional right that they have, whether you like it or not. And if you're new here, hola, hello, I am Riot. I represent Riot Radio because silence is not an option. We must be informed, stay informed, and not go misinforming. The more informed we are, the harder it is to be manipulated. Also, if you would like to help and donate to my live stream, my link is in the bio. By all means, feel free to check it out. Those and the tube, you can check out my link. It is in the description. Please feel free to donate if you want to donate through there. I have 3 different forms of payment, or if you would like to donate to the Paying It Forward donation to help feed those in need and also help families who are going through um, legal costs, translations, attorneys, all of that. So I'm trying to help my community. You're back. What did you find?
So you need me to pull up a link?
What did you find?
No, I'm asking you need me to pull up a link.
No, you could just tell me and I'll pull it up.
There is a difference between the deportation process between someone who has lived or is under a visa in the United States of America compared to someone who is not. Would you like me to keep going on that?
Keep going. So the Paying It Forward, guys, it's to help we have a lot of homelessness. Okay, so to help feed those in need and also give them hats. It's very hot here in San Antonio, Texas. Provide them hygiene kits if needed, especially women, who get their menstrual cycle. It also is going to fund to help families cover legal costs, translation assistance, emergency needs when ICE enforcement hits home. So every dollar goes directly to the community. I do come with receipts and videos. I'm just gonna wait for him to come back. Oh, my baby's study time. That's my baby's study time. Yes.
So if it's, they have the right to, are you there? You look. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. They have a right to appeal for a due process or appeal the situation and not get deported. But if it gets denied or if it goes through and that's it, I mean, there's not really much to argue. Then
They
that's
can
it.
appeal it again, and if it does, if the appeal does not go through, then they get deported.
Right.
But that's due process, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're not getting that. That's my point.
That's the whole point of the camps. That's why they're in the camps for so long.
Okay, the
That's
fact
what
that
I've
you're
been
calling
saying the
them
whole entire time.
camps, it's wild to me. But okay,
Okay, the detention centers. That's why they're in the detention
no,
centers.
you
I don't know
know
the
what?
way
No,
I
you
refer
can
to
call
something is really that big of a
no.
deal.
You can call them camps. I mean, I do. I do. I call them camps because that's exactly what they are. I mean, they're concentration camps. They really are. I mean, so you're okay with innocent people and children um, being in these camps with water that is causing these children to become violently ill because it's bad. Food with mold and worms in it. Having the lights on 25/8. That is also a psychological torture. So you're okay with that? Is that what you're telling me? So long as they get the fuck out the country, right?
No, it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with that.
Are you okay with that?
If there is a site that
I just
like obviously I'm just like you wouldn't take my word, I wouldn't take your word.
okay. You
If I
can
go
go look it up.
yeah, yeah.
Joaquin Castro,
So
Congressman Joaquin Castro is trying to shut down the Dilley Detention Center because of the dire conditions that they found. You can want to look that up. His name is Joaquin Castro. It's Joaquin, last name Castro, Castro, Dilley, Texas, Dilley, Texas. Everybody, let's double tap the screen, share the live. Don't forget to check out my link in the bio, guys. If you want to join my YouTube channel, you can subscribe there. If you would like to join the Discord, by all means, come on through. Also, I have 3 different forms of payment. If you would like to donate to me instead of going through the gifting process here on TikTok, by all means, feel free to do so. Or if you would like to donate to the Paying It Forward donation, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Alex, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah,
How old are you?
18.
Okay, sorry, not doing it. Moving forward. In the meantime, everybody, let's double tap, share the live, double tap, hit that arrow at the bottom right corner, repost it to your followers, copy the link, add it to your story. That all counts as a share. It's very important that we get this information out there so that people are not misleading others in regards to what's really going on. Yeah, they are. They're camps. So Ivan, I really don't care. Like what you
no,
comment.
it was the Montana one, correct?
Montana. No,
Yeah,
there's a lot of them actually, but I was just giving you
that was the
one.
only one that is documented, the Montana one. Or it was like 2026 GOP or not GOP. Hold up. 2026 GAO investigation under Camp East Montana. That is the only documented one that came short of like inspection. I don't know, considering it's Montana's landlocked, so I don't know if it's actually in Montana, but that was the only one.
My hair keeps on tickling my freaking forehead, and I think something. Okay, so
And then since then, it's been under federal investigation, and people have been held liable for allowing it to come to those circumstances. And then the rest of them have higher care than most prison and jail cells, like way higher. They have access to health, mental health, food, like comfortable living, like room temperature air, like et cetera, right?
No. Okay, so here we go.
So what is your source for that then?
Okay, okay. So the Office of Inspector General. Hold on. Okay, so let's see here. DHS, OIG's oversight capacity is currently compromised. So, all right, let's go. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna go here.
But I understand what you're saying, and I don't agree with that at all. But these people that were running that were held civilly liable after they got investigated and like inspected, right? And it was only one camp.
So 80 new centers added to the fiscal year 2025, another 23 in 2025, 2026. Los Angeles Times analysis found more than a third of detainees have spent time in a facility over capacity, and county jails are now holding an average of about 7,100 detainees daily as ICE runs out of dedicated bed space. Let me see here. That's okay. So let's go with
Also,
the facility was assigned in Mesa, Arizona to hold fewer than 160 detainees, but at the end of April 2026, three Arizona members of Congress, Reps Greg Stanton, Adelita Gajarla, which, by the way, they didn't want to freaking bring her in. It took forever for them to finally, have her take her oath because they didn't want her in there. Yasmin Ansari made an announcement. An unannounced visit and said they were horrified. Stanton called what they say shocking, and Grijalva said a woman asked her, "Why aren't they treating us like human beings?" The facility meant to house just 157 people, had 513 people crammed in on a single day just 2 weeks before a congressional visit, and nearly 800 people about 2 weeks before that. That data was obtained by the Deportation Data Project via FOIA and first reported by the Arizona Mirror. So that is Mesa, Arizona. So I'm going to give you two. Then in Dilley, Texas, that's the South Texas Family Residential Center. This one has a deeper documentation, and the facility already, in my notes because it's in my history. In April of 2026, Human Rights First Races Report, RAICES report, based on interviews with 35 families detained between April 2025 to February of 2026, plus over 300 racist legal cases documenting conditions that reports cause pervasive and systemic, limited access to clean water, nutritious food, sleep, personal hygiene. What else? privacy and clean, appropriate clothing, plus verbal abuse and hostile behavior from ICE agents and Dilley staff. Over 5,600 people were detained there in that window. Medical emergencies via 911 call records obtained by ABC News. Calls from Frio County dating October 25 through February 2026 document Dilley medical staff requesting ambulances for detainees experiencing seizures, fainting, and respiratory distress, including a 17-month-old and a 6-year-old with lethargy and high fever, a 14-month-old in respiratory distress, a 22-month-old with fever and low oxygen. Representative Joaquin Castro personally visited a detained 5-year-old and separately raised concerns about a 2-month-old infant, after which facility staff made several calls to the county regarding that infant's condition. They also, the list goes on. So the children are unable to eat the food, poor treated medical conditions, overcrowded rooms, lighting that makes sleep difficult. One detainee is quoted calling it a living hell. So I don't know where you get that this is a nice place.
I didn't necessarily claim it was a nice space. It's not necessarily supposed to be a nice place. And I'm also noticing.
It's supposed to be a fucked up place for kids, for children?
No, it's a detention center. It's not supposed to be like a fucking
Do you know
luxury
what, do you know what
resort.
fucking detain means?
Do you know what detain is?
Yes. Do
Then
you?
what does detain mean?
No,
Yeah, I
you
do.
tell me.
It means you're not free to leave.
Okay, no. Detain, listen, when you're detained, you're just holding, you're being held. You're not convicted or you're not being arrested for anything, especially when it comes to immigration cases. You're sounding like a mother flipping moron up here talking about babies. I just gave you a fucking list of how many infants are suffering in this detention center, and you have the motherfucking nerve to tell me this stupid shit? Who the fuck raised you, bro?
You have spat nothing but bullshit the whole
You don't
entire
give
time.
a fuck about babies? Oh, well, they're being detained.
No,
Okay,
no.
so
Notice
you,
how.
no, because you sound foolish as fuck to say that stupid shit. Well, they're being detained. This is not supposed to be a place of hell. This is a holding status, which is why this is a family detention center where children are being held there, which, by the way, there's only 2 certified teachers for 97 detained children that are of school age. And you have the fucking nerve to tell me, well, it's a detention center. What the fuck does that have? This is not jail, bro. If it was jail, then they would have been going to jail first. Prisoners get treated better than this shit. You can
That's not true at all.
Yes, it's a fact.
No, it's not. Notice how.
Fact check me, bro.
Would you fucking listen to me and stop shouting?
No, fucking.
Then I have no problem
Okay,
leaving.
I don't care. Bye. I'm
Bye,
tired
bitch.
of hearing.
The
Bye,
fuck?
motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
Bye.
Bye,
quit.
bitch.
You got destroyed.
As a matter
I
of fact,
destroyed you in the
guess what?
debate.
Have you ever
I
been deported?
destroyed
Have
you.
you ever been deported by a Mexican?
No, because I'm American. I
You
don't break
have
the law.
today, motherfucker, with no due process. You're just a POS. Fuck out of here. Like, and the children in Gaza, exactly. Get it, mamas. Like, where the fuck are you? No caps in my chat, user with the inmate number, Bettis. No caps in my chat. That's for me and my mods to communicate. Well, let me, yeah. No, baby. Yeah, hairspray. For sure. That's for sure. That's it. Yeah. Promise. Yeah, no caps in my chat. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. Exactly, Lewis. You can look this shit up. Why would I want to exaggerate? Where's my husband? My husband's right here. My husband's right here, botch. I have 5 kids with the same fucking man. Hello, goodbye. I know that fucking you wish. Been with my husband for 33 years. Fuck out of here, little baby boy. Sorry,
Got him.
Jonathan. Are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Well, I'm looking for opposition, but if you wanted to say something, by all means, you're welcome to.
Okay, appreciate that. So I accidentally ate a Scrabble set this morning. I'm afraid when I go to the bathroom, it's gonna spell disaster. Heyo.
That part, get it. You don't have one. I mean, was that like okay, so back in my day, we call that like cut downs, right? Was that like I'm sorry, SJ. It's just that you know what, friend? I cannot stand to hear these mother flippers. Thank you for the daily heart, me guys. Thank y'all so much for supporting my life. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Words cannot express the gratitude that I have for every single one of you all. I appreciate you all greatly. Don't forget to check out my link. It is in the bio. If you all would like to join the Discord, by all means, come on through and be part of the Riot Familia. Also, if you would like to subscribe to my YTube channel, which I am currently live on as well, you're welcome to click that link in the bio and it will take you to the Tubi. Also, for those that are passing through the tube, you can check out my link. It is in the description. If you would like to support my live stream, I have 3 different forms of payment. But if you would also like to support my paying it forward donation, it's going to go to help feed those in need, funds to help families that are trying to cover legal costs, translation help, emergency needs when ICE enforcement hits home, and every dollar goes directly to the community. I come with receipts and videos. What's up, Raider? How you doing? Straight up, La Juju. I love that hashtag. Get it. If it's Trump 2028, okay, sucker, because that's what I'm going to call you. Use a sucker. Come on up, Buttercup. Come on up or shut up. Because if it's 2028 Trump, then it's going to be Obama 2028. Okay? And there's a pink and blue figure at the bottom of your device. You can tap on that once. You don't got to do it twice. And I'll bring you right on up so we can have a civil debate and or debatable discussion, because I know most of y'all can't debate. Which is why if you heard Crusty Toes, perfect name for him, that was up here, having to constantly get out and go, I mean, you're going to come to a political live, be prepared, have another device, or have it ready on your, you have one device. You can swipe out of TikTok, it still keeps you on the panel, and just have the links ready or write the shit down. But don't come up here empty handed, because I'm going to cook you. And listen, if I'm wrong about something, at least I'll admit when I'm wrong, okay? But you were like, you, Crusty Toes, were you literally up here trying to tell me I'm wrong? How the fuck you gonna tell me I'm wrong when you had nothing? Nothing. Like, come with receipts, please. Also, over on the tube, if you would like to call in and to have a civil debate and or discussion, I have a phone number up here. You're welcome to join at any given time. I'll be more than happy to take that phone call and we can have a civil debate and or discussion over the phone. Just know that the TikTok viewers and audience will be listening in on our conversation as well. I'm hoping and trying to see if I can get it to where guests on TT can actually communicate with those who call in. So hopefully we could do that. Also, I want to bring up to you guys that there is some, let me see, what is it? So La Trompa is trying to say that he owns the Strait of Hormuz. That's absolute bullshit. Sorry, not sorry. Please be informed, stay informed, so we don't go misinforming. I will say something though, because Iran said we're gonna wait until after the midterms. Okay, bro, that's what they said. We're gonna wait till after the midterms to have any sort of negotiation with you whatsoever. Then they went as far as to say, you know what? We're not gonna negotiate shit. until another president is elected, another presidential election. Go figure that. Just saying. So let's see here. So the Senate voted 49-50 against the War Powers Resolution that would require President Trump's military act. I already got that one. Trying to get down to the newest breaking news. Thank you. Thank you, babe. Okay, so on Truth Social, Trump responded to the decision on the official Truth Social, calling it a big win. Let me explain to you what he's talking about. Okay, so the United States Court of International Trade ruled late Thursday, yesterday, that Trump had legal authority to eliminate the de minimis tariff exemption for low-value imports from China, Mexico, Canada. The exemption had allowed qualifying shipments valued below $800 to enter the United States duty-free. Okay, and this is notable because Trump has suffered several major court defeats over tariffs, period. So earlier this year, the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, the IEEPA, does not authorize the president to simply create new tariffs. So, but Thursday, three-judge trade court panel drew an important distinction. It concluded that IEEPA does allow La Trompa to withdraw an existing trade-related privilege, such as the de minimis exemption. And why this matters is it preserves Trump's ability to collect duties on huge numbers of inexpensive packaging. You get it? Yeah, Don the Con always got away, y'all. Don the Con always got away. No, exactly. Exactly, Chris. For real, my brother. Like, he always got a con some way. Just saying. So you can already see it here, what he's trying to do. Uh, I fucking can't. So Congress has already legislated an end to the exemption, but that statutory change does not take effect until July of 2027. So Thursday's ruling allows Trump's earlier shutdown of the exemption to remain effective in the meantime. And this is what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking to, right? No, this is what I'm talking about is that he signed something. He says that he can, and he'll do it until the courts say he can't. And then your Trump supporters have the nerve to ask me why I don't support La Trompa. Like, really? Okay, conservative for life. Let me explain something. If you're going to come into a political live and comment such ridiculousness, because that's ridiculous as fuck, to answer that question, not just only in the comments, but the way you answered it, it's funny and it just shows to me your level of intelligence. Salami, you already been through here, so just saying, I already know. So hello, goodbye. Just saying. Okay, see, now look in the listen, guys, look in the chat right now. Look at Woody. He said, because I'm not an anti-American communist. That's what he said. You see that communism word? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That shit. You know they're fucking parrots, right? You know they're fucking parrots when they come in here and they be saying the same shit that the orange. Raider. I want to pin my comment. TikTok updated so multi-guest can pin comments. If I have it as set up as multi-guest, I cannot pin comments. It's so upsetting. I hate that. I wish I could. And it's someone needs to take notes, y'all. Because I have too many fucking notes. Can somebody take a tally on how many times people comment or say on the panel communist and we're headed towards communism? Falcor is crying for my husband. Oh, my word. Let me get you. It's because that other dude, so I don't know, Moon. Let's see here. Shh.
Hello.
Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
See, I am indeed.
Are you trying to make like a Hispanic or Mexican accent or like Latino accent in English?
No, I just like speaking Spanish sometimes.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Um, what state are you from? Are you with Salami?
No, I'm from Minnesota.
Oh, dead giveaway, bro. A dead giveaway. I control the troll. Y'all think I'm not capable. I am. I am. Right? And now they're all coming to request up. It's funny. It's funny. Like it's funny. Cause I mean, and yeah. Listen, this is how I see it. Okay. I stopped prank calling. I'm gonna say around like the end of 6th grade. The fact that not only do I have 18, 19, 20-year-olds, I have 40, 50, 50, 60-year-olds trying to troll. That's fucking crazy-o. Okay, I say that's crazy because what are you doing with yourself? At least I'm doing something. Okay? I'm serious. At least I'm doing something. Like my kids will look back and say, my mom and dad, they did something. Like my grandkids will go back and say, my grandparents did something. Like, what the fuck are your kids or your grandkids gonna say about you? I didn't see your question, Carly. My bad. I must have missed it. You can ask it again. Um, oh, did what? What what did you do? I'm just saying. Hola, everybody. If you're new here, I was just trolling the troll, Carly boy, in the chat. I'm Riot, and I represent Riot Radio, and I really am trying my hardest to help. Not Juju. um, your what? My mom played on TikTok. What? What the fuck? I'm not fucking playing. My kids already know what I do, and they know I'm not fucking playing. They know I'm real. Like when the shit comes down, I'm gonna be ready. When the shit goes down, I'm just saying. Cypress Hill, baby. We don't know who that is. Cause that's how it is. I'm just saying, I better be ready. Have you heard about how the corporate? Yes, that's what exactly, Raider. What I was just talking about right now. That's why I said this motherfucker. So they eliminated the de minimis, right? Tariff, which is probably a Latin word. The exemption. Okay, Falcor. Okay, so it's the exemption for low value imports, like from China, Mexico, and Canada. Like the exempt has allowed qualifying shipments valued below $800 to enter the U.S. duty free, right? So because La Trompa, like they have lost several fights there in court, just saying, regarding the tariffs. They ruled earlier, the Supreme Court, this year that international emergency economic. Oh no, I've had enough of you, dude. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll bring Hoodlum. Hold on, it takes a while because TikTok, TikTok, Studios, dude, it takes forever. TikTok, you need to update it again. Just saying. Go ahead and introduce yourself, like age, date, who you voted for.
The young age of 51, behind enemy lines in California, and I am otherwise known as the GOAT.
What does the GOAT mean? What does it stand
Greatest
for?
of all times.
So you're the greatest of all time in what area, department?
I am the mega captain, co-chair, leader. Yes,
You're the leader of MAGA? Is that what you're
on
trying to tell me?
TikTok.
On TikTok?
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah. You should be appreciative that I bless you with my presence today.
Hoodlum, get the fuck out of here with all that shit. For real. Because we know you're full of shit.
Everybody knows who I am.
Hater.
Everybody.
Cause this is why I said, Hoodlum, you didn't hear me when I said what I said earlier? I said, listen.
Did you say?
I said,
You said.
when I was leaving 6th grade, I was about that age when I stopped like doing the prank calls. So today, these days, I consider trolls like prank calling. But what trips me out is that y'all are fucking like older men and shit, and you're trolling. That freaks me out.
Are you trying to compare me to the Jerky Boys?
Yeah, because y'all sound pretty much the same. So why wouldn't I?
I don't know. I mean, what do you say to a septum pierced, blue hair having, never went on a date in my life, no prom having individual that says that everyone has to agree with me? Like, what do you say to that person?
If someone says everybody has to agree with me, I'll be like, get the fuck out of here. It's funny.
Exactly. Hence the purity test on the left.
But that's not
It's
what
lame.
Hold on, you're comparing me to that. The fuck? First
Well,
of
you
all,
don't
I
have a
don't have blue
septum ring.
hair. It's red.
I know. Who said I was
like
talking to
red.
you? Hey,
Second, I do have a
if the
septum
glove
ring.
doesn't fit,
Listen, it does fit though, and that's why I'm
then
about to
then
tell
don't
you.
own it.
That's what I'm about to tell you. The glove fits because you decided to choose the opposite color of red, which automatically is blue in people's heads, right? So, I have red hair and I have the septum. By the way, I have piercings both sides. So, and one tattoo, which I need to go get updated. So yeah, I
Is it
do
an
fit.
ex-boyfriend's name?
No, actually, the butterfly represents me, and the dragonfly represents my husband because we don't believe in putting each other's names on our body, and
That's smart.
especially with tattoos. Just because also it's known to bring bad luck. So
Oh,
yeah, don't do
you
that.
believe in that voodoo?
No, I just believe that sometimes, you know, if so many reports come back that, hey, this shit's for real, like it's crazy, right? You can't figure out that phenomenon, right?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I really like this side of you. Just the super chill, like, let's have a combo. I like this side of you.
Oh, geez. Well, it's because I'm
Did we just
tired.
become best friends?
Maybe. You never know. Life like brings crazy shit to us, right?
Yeah. Well, I love everyone equally, but just the same, if like somebody doesn't like me, I could give two fucks.
Me too.
Yeah. See, like I'm telling you, we got more in common than not. Believe it or not.
I've never said that, as a matter of fact, my 23-year-old son yesterday was like, Mom, he's like, he's like, we could still like be okay with each other. And I'm like, absolutely. That's my point. See, that's my point though. Okay. my point as a host, that I host this live and I have my debates as a host. I do believe that, hey, I respect you as a person. If you're not if you're not coming up here with disrespect and you're literally like legitimately wanting to have a conversation, I will. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, I fucking oh, excuse my French. I'm a bad mouth. But D Sand, I think that's it. I always call him D. Um he's on my Discord and he's a Trump supporter. Just saying.
Well, sure. Believe it or not, at one point in time, I was a moderate Democrat in my life, but the Democrat Party is not the same party that in my, mid-20s I was a part of. It's just not. I mean, I used to be, a hardworking union worker that found value in what the Democrat Party represented, strong union positions and all of that, and they've just, in my take, right, like they've just went so far further with a progressive agenda that I just can't do it.
Like
It's like a no-go for me.
What's the progressive agenda you are like referring to?
Genderism. I mean, for centuries, I think we've had a pretty good understanding of what the difference between a man and a woman is. It's pretty clear,
I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
That's basic shit, in my opinion.
It is.
Like,
I mean,
we already sorted that shit out.
When you're born, like, they put you down as sex is male and the sex is female, and yeah.
When I was born, the electricity went out, and on my birth certificate it says GOAT.
That's fucking full of shit up the ass.
He said this motherfucker is badass from day one.
Yeah. No, the GOAT is
look.
Obama. Okay.
I voted for Obama.
I could take it a step
first
further.
term.
I would take it, and the only reason why I don't take it a step further is because I know a lot of people frown on the BJ that Clinton got. But shout out Clinton because he did one fucking hell of a job. At least we were able to get jobs under his administration, and he left us with a surplus economically.
Well, that was because of Newt Gingrich and the Senate largely getting that done. I mean, he didn't do that on his own. And also, we were in the middle of the dot-com boom, and so those are the two reasons why his numbers look the way they do.
But who's okay? So the leader, right, whoever's in the country, has to have their surroundings, right? Because
like Monica Lewinsky.
Like one person can't just
and Paula Jones
make a decision for everything. Like I understand that La Trompa, he can't make a decision on his own, like right away. You have to listen to other people, other perspectives, right?
Yeah.
So I just believe that La Trompa, I just feel sometimes they're telling him like, don't do this, sir, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. And that's not.
What are you referring to? What are you referring to?
Like Iran.
Yeah.
Like
you think they're good actors?
No. Hold on. Because to me it's not about what you say, it's about action, right?
Heck yeah.
So actions speak louder than words to me.
Yes.
And the actions that I have been seeing from and by Iran, and also from and by the USA, I am not happy with how he's handling our arsenal, our militia, our military. Like, you're military, right? You're a veteran. Am I correct?
No.
No, you're not a veteran. Okay. So
my dad was a master chief in the Navy.
Well, that doesn't count.
28 years.
You can't say that. You don't count. I can say this too.
It does matter.
No,
it does.
It doesn't count. Oh, you cannot tokenize your family's.
Do you know what a master chief is?
Yes.
What is it?
Listen, my father,
It is the highest non-commissioned officer in the Navy.
My father was a master master sergeant. So yes.
Yeah, in the Army.
Yeah.
Okay, it's equivalent. It's E9. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that
he actually, it's
go ahead.
crazy though. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna say it's crazy because, I knew a lot because, and I go back and think about it, and I don't even. It's crazy. Like I never thought I'd be talking about it today, but when I talked to my dad, I tell him, um, he was doing other shit, and then he went to ICE, and stuff like that. So, um, they did other stuff. Like they weren't trying to like stop people in the streets and shit. They weren't like taking like the lives of innocent people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that unfortunately, we have unprecedented times where millions, and I mean millions of people have come into this country, claimed asylum unlawfully. And what I mean unlawfully, meaning that they've lied to get that application. And this is why we have a 70 to 80% denial rating when it comes to asylums, not to mention the fact that overstayed their visas. Oh, it is just that.
No, it's not. It's
100%.
not just that. No, because
how many people do you think are in this country that have overstayed their visas? Just overstayed visas. How many?
Hold on. Overstayed.
I would argue
I would say
that it's at least 10 million.
What?
Oh yeah.
No, hold on. You're coming up with a 10 million mark. I know fucking why. Don't even start with me. You're coming up with that 10 mil bullshit. Okay? Don't tell me that you believe that 10 million people crossed the border under the Biden administration.
Oh, easily.
You think that people literally like were rushing at the gates to come in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have video of that very thing happening. Yes.
Hoodlum.
Do we not?
No, dude.
But are you going to deny it? Because I can bring it up.
I'm not denying. Listen, all I'm saying is that there was a travel ban. I'm assuming you remember. Do you remember that travel ban?
You're talking about Title 42?
Yeah.
Stay in Mexico?
No, not that one. Not that one. No, the C-19. The video of it. I know, Sabrina. Okay, so we had like that travel ban due to C-19, and also like who dismantled the pandemic first response team? Just saying, right? And then after he was provided a fucking book and guide, he threw that literally in the trash. And then boom buck bam will get hit with C-19.
I don't know what that was supposed to mean, nor do I know like what. Sorry about the door; it's a little loud. Yeah, look, the same people that were on the emergency pandemic response team were the same people that Trump had in his administration, telling us what we needed to do. So I don't really think that's a very strong point to make. No. You don't think Fauci was on that? You don't think the director of the CDC was on that? You don't think the director of HHS was on there? Come on now.
Why would he that's not even how it came about. What the fuck? No. The true story is this. And this is how it goes. And anybody wants to fact check me, by all means, go ahead. No problem, La Juju. Don't worry about it, mama. No. So let me go back to I'm gonna go back to Bush Jr. Okay.
Okay.
So Bush Jr. was at his freaking ranch here in Texas. He was taking a 30-day break, and during that 30-day break, no, for real, Sabrina, all right. And I'm like, so he was taking a break, and he was reading a book about the Spanish flu, and during that time, hold on. Okay, so during that time, he said, "Oh shit, it's about hitting that 100-year mark, right? Let's check the calendar, blah blah blah." But this was towards the end of his last term, and he discussed it with Obama, and Obama agreed that there needed to be a pandemic response team. When the swine flu came through, E. coli came through, all of these they were stopped immediately because of the pandemic first response team that we have.
I'm using all of my bullshit meter to hold back what I want to say.
No, because that shit's true. You can fact check me if you want to. Go and fact check me, Hoodlum. I'm not playing. That's how it all started because of Bush Jr. Hold up, I have not introduced you. The fuck? See, like people like that just get on my goddamn nerves. Daisy, unmute.
Okay. Hello.
How old are you?
I'm Einstein.
Done fucked up. There you go. So, anyways, go fact check me, Hoodlum. Go check it out. That shit's fact. It's truth. That's what happened, and that's how the pandemic.
Okay, is it my turn now? I've been doing a whole lot of listening. I've been doing a whole lot of listening. I've been doing a whole lot of listening, and the reality is this: Fauci made statements prior to the pandemic, said that during Donald Trump's administration there is going to be a pandemic. Okay, now how he can see into the future is beyond me. But let's get this straight. The NIH funded the SARS COVID virus research in Wuhan, and it was released. It got out, and I don't care what you want to say. That's the reason why it happened, and I don't know how a person. I don't know how a person can see into the future and say that Donald Trump is going to have a pandemic during his presidency, and then be the source of the leak.
It's not
the funding. It screams culpability, and that's why that man needs to go to jail.
Hold on, stop. It's called pattern recognition. Like what?
Yeah, I can see into the future too, and you guys are going to lose midterms
It's not
horribly.
in the future. It's called.
How about that one for a prediction?
It's called pattern recognition. I didn't say pattern prediction. I said pattern recognition.
You do realize Fauci is not a practicing doctor, right?
And C-SPAN made a freaking show together.
Yeah, these haters.
Yeah,
these people need to get a life. They need to get a life.
No, for real, Cyril. I am being for real.
I know you are.
Listen, so after the pandemic response team was dismantled and the book was thrown away, what happened? We get a fucking pandemic. Which, listen, whether it was leaked from a lab, okay, which there's no proof of that. Whether it came from
there is
shit,
actually.
Hold on. Whether it came from batshit, it doesn't matter. The SARS.
It does matter.
The SARS. We're okay. We're accustomed to the SARS because of the Spanish flu. No one is going to tell me about viruses. I fucking know about viruses and evolution of virus and all that shit because I have a huge phobia of viruses. Okay, and so I educated myself about it. So this C-19 evolved to literally we had to wear masks. This shit was, I don't give a fuck.
What kind of masks? What kind of masks?
We needed, what are they called? I forgot what the ones I used to get. They're basically the ones that just cover your,
you do realize
they're kind of like, there's people that have asthma that use those masks so they can breathe because it filters the air for them because of the allergies.
No. Yes. No. So let me explain it to you. You need to have a positive pressure 100% containment shield, which is a 3M VersaFlow medical grade mask. And let me just tell you that the N95 mask, they ain't gonna get it done. The cloth mask, completely waste of fucking time.
I don't
So
believe
don't
in the
tell
cloth.
me
I don't
about
believe.
fucking
I don't.
masks.
Hold on. I don't believe in the fucking cloth shit. Like to me, that's not enough filter. However, you are wrong, Hoodlum. There are masks that absolutely 100% do protect from. It's a filter, and I just said it that
Oh my
asthmatics
gosh.
use asthmatics that are severe. They use these masks. Okay,
Yeah, for
one.
pollen.
Yes.
You do realize that
Okay, hold
viruses are
on. How
microscopic.
do you realize that the spit that comes out of our mouth when we talk is also microscopic?
I'm spitting the truth to you right now.
No, you're just not. So if you're spitting the truth to me
Hey.
right now, then you just admitted that spit gets that far.
Hey, ma'am. Hey, ma'am. Nice to meet you. Can you hear me?
No, you just fucking interrupted. Like who does that? What the fuck?
Mhm. He seemed like a nice lad.
He did not seem like a nice lad.
No?
Nah.
He just wanted to make sure you could hear him.
Yeah, no.
You should bring him back up.
Absolutely rude, Sabrina, right? Like what the fuck? Like
I know, but not everyone's TikTok professional like you and I.
You fucking hear Hoodlum, y'all? Sabrina wants to know, is he your poppy?
I don't know him. He just seemed like a nice guy.
You're fine, Sabrina.
Look,
I don't know what
I get you laughing. I get you laughing.
I'm laughing at Sabrina. She's stupid.
Well, everybody laughs at Sabrina.
I love her. She's fucking funny as fuck.
Sabrina should come up.
No, she knows right now it's a one-on-ones. So my peoples knows when you don't running anything. Okay, so let me see this person. Okay, let me see. Hello. Are you
Hello.
You a Trump supporter?
Yes,
How old are you?
I'm 22.
I love that age. Deuce.
Chunk,
That was a fun age.
Because
That was a fun age.
Yeah. And I bet you just wish you were still at that age, huh? Or you act like it? No?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I don't want to be like a young adult right now. I don't know, dude. This world's upside down world.
Yeah, I think we're in the upside down. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
How about give us some facts, right, James? I've been giving like all these fucking facts up the motherfucking
Mm-hmm.
ass.
Yeah, I'll give you a fact.
Check me.
We have the lowest crime rate in 90 years thanks to Donald Trump.
Y'all can you come up with something? Hold on. The lowest. Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm. Look it up.
Okay, watch.
Google that shit.
Is it Mark? You can go. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, but I have a question if you could ask Hoodlum.
Sure. Oh, wait. First of all, how old are you?
41.
Okay, what state are you chiming in from, and who did you vote for?
Wisconsin, Harris.
Grazie. I'm looking for opposition, but go ahead. I give you the opportunity.
Ask Hoodlum about his history of looking at child porn.
Oh, wow. Really?
Do you want me to answer that? Because I have no problem answering it.
Okay, go ahead, answer it.
Yeah, so verifying videos on Anthony Weiner's laptop along with Aberdeen is not technically watching, it's verifying and then reporting it to the authorities. But nice try, Mark. Nice try, buddy.
He has been blacklisted by a lot of lives for admitting.
Okay, Marky. Marky, do you have a life? Like, or do you just have imaginary friends on the internet?
What are they talking about? What is what is Mark talking about?
We were talking about Q on a live, and we talked about secret societies and Bohemian Grove, and the fact that we have, already have evidence of people doing really bad things to children. And I referenced the Anthony Weiner laptop, the fact that it had been verified, and that I had personally verified the video and reported it to the authorities. Does that mean that I watch what people are referring to as CSAM? The answer is absolutely not. But, instead of holding and having the outrage where it belongs, which is with Anthony Weiner and Aberdeen and the Clintons, maybe, just maybe, we just project onto some guy on the internet who's trying to protect the kids. But I understand, Mark. It's much easier to have a boogeyman. It's okay, buddy.
Hold on, because I feel that way. Like with La Trompa, with regards to my people, my Mexican people, like, it's be talking shit. Now, Mark, I want to hear your side, please.
I think he's admitted in the past not even doing this of watching.
What I said right now is exactly the same thing I said before. So nice try, buddy. You know what?
Platform him.
Mark, nobody platforms you. Nobody knows who you are.
Oh shit, hold on. Okay, Kevin, are you a Trump supporter?
Hey, no, I'm from Germany. I don't understand why somebody is supporting Trump.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm looking for Trump supporters, but I appreciate you coming up here and saying that because I absolutely 100% agree with you.
Yeah,
And
I just want to add, for the Europe people, we are really looking for what you are voting for the next months. No?
I know you guys are. I know it. And thank you so much for giving me that feedback. Thank you so much for joining my live, because that's just another reason why I tell you people from other countries come up here and we're the freaking laughing stock. And not only that, but they're pissed off at us the same damn time. Same damn time. Amber came up. Amber, HJ, who you voted for, please, and thank you.
32, New York, and I voted for Harris. Just coming up to kind of say the same thing as Mark. He's blacklisted from so many lives.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm blacklisted off of liberals' lives?
No one wants to platform you because you self-admitted that you watched CSAM.
Hold on. Do you realize that investigators they verify like really
Are
sick
you an
shit
investigator?
too? I've already said that I am, yes.
Really?
I don't believe that shit.
I don't believe it either. But yeah, he's admitted it on so many lives. It's disgusting.
I don't know if I no. That's why I'm like, when right there, oh my gosh. Like hell to the no. I don't fucking
If he
believe
really
that.
was an investigator, like there'd be some way for him to prove that he is.
No, I fucking know he's not. I've known of Hoodlum for a long ass time. I hadn't seen him in a while. And
I don't know
that's
much
why
about him personally, but
that's why I believe you, because Amber and Mark, because I haven't seen Hoodlum around. Like if he has been blacklisted. Listen, I appreciate y'all telling me. Thank you so much for joining.
you're welcome. I hope you have a great day.
You too, mamas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You as well, Mark. Thank you. I appreciate people coming up here and telling me the real, y'all. Because I would do the same thing for another content creator. Because, yeah, ain't nobody wants that. So with that being said, fuck that. I don't need to freaking say any more. My breath, I don't have to waste it anymore. And I can get to my husband, who I know is already giving me signals that he wants me to get off. No, not like that, y'all. Just saying. If you thought that. No. No, he's just telling me like ching out, like I've been on for 6 hours, y'all. But no, it's just that it's important. And let me tell you, you know what? Shout out to my husband because Zach, I know you I know you're fucking lying. I know you're fucking lying. But he goes with me everywhere, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you because he fell from a 3rd-story building, and so he has plate and pins in his right hip. So he walks right, but he can't help it because he's ADHD, so he still be walking regardless. But he couldn't stand it when he couldn't walk because he couldn't bear weight on it for at least 4 months, right? And it's crazy because he comes with me to the rallies. He comes with me everywhere I go. He comes with me and he helps me out and he holds my stuff and then Falcor's calling me too. Y'all hear him? Because he's a baby. He's a big baby. Everybody who remembers that I had puppies, y'all remember? Mm-hmm. Remember the 13 puppies? Oh, that's Falcor. I know, right, La Juju? Oh, yes. My husband, yes, he does. I fucking love the shit out of him for that. He is a Pity Stafford mix, but he he damn as I really wish I would have known y'all then. I'm just saying because some people never mind. Anyways, we're stuck with 13. You want to see my dog? You want to hear my puppy is crying? Oh. Y'all want to see? Okay, hold on. Let me get him. Hold up. I love you too, big boy. He's a big boy. Like he's bigger than his he is up my puppy. Oh my god, my puppy baby for your birthday. It's coming. October 1st is his birthday. And I fucking love him. I love him. I love him. He knows it. Look at him. He's all leaning on me. He knows to come up. Like if he knows he's on the screen, y'all, I'm just saying. He likes to show his beautiful white stuff. Look how I can't do the hair though. It's just driving me crazy. I love pitties. He is right, Sabrina. Oh, he's gonna go do it right there in the living room. Come back in. Thank you, Pop. So my plan, I was gonna keep one of her. His name's Blue Blue. And it was crazy because I don't know why I automatically put him on I put a blue leash on him. I didn't even know this was gonna happen, but one eye looks like a blue marble, and the other one is sky blue. Beautiful. Hey, he's got the zoomies. I know what the zoomies are now. Get away from my desk. You got the fucking zoomies. Stop. See? I have 3 dogs actually. So I was gonna keep another one. I was gonna keep another one and his name is Smokey, but I couldn't. Ah, get it, Toby. Get it. Malik, I don't I so October 1st, 2026 will be his first year birthday. He was born on October 1st, 2025. I had my son rescued a beautiful pitty. They say that she's a blue nose. Um, I think she's blue and red because these pups came out with red nose pit, and it. I know Sabrina, Sabrina Tom. So I have another dog. His name's Kush. Okay, I'm telling, growing. Look, he's already big like that. Ah, and then my Cushy. Where's Kush? My Cushy, my big boy. He's my big. Now that's my big baby teddy bear. Uh, SJ, that's my teddy bear. My dog Kush, he's a pit. Like he's got boxer in there. You can see, and and he has one patch eye. He has a dot on his head and a dot on his tail, and he's the chillest, illest freaking dog I've ever had in my life, and I probably will ever have. Nobody could take Kush's place. No other dog could. Yes, he's freaking. He never gives me problems. He never freaking barks. He never freaking like excessive barking. He talks to me, y'all. He's like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr." I'm gonna get that shit on camera and I'm gonna post it so y'all can see how he talks to me. He talks to me all crazy. He doesn't bark. He's quiet. He'll only bark if we have him in the backyard and he wants to come back in. He'll make one bark, one big woof, and I'm like, oh, Kush wants to come in. Oh, that's so beautiful. And look, and then I have this. Come here, Cujo. You want back scratchies? You want back scratch? And this is Cujo, y'all. You want back scratchies? Look at this. 'Cause I'm scratching his back. This is Cujo. That's Cuji. I love him. He's my baby. He's my baby. He's my baby, baby, baby. And he's my parvo survivor. He survived parvo, right? It was long nights, right, baby? Oh, and you know what's funny? Because we had him since he was a baby, so he knew what papa meant. Now he knew that meant food, and we were like, you have to eat papa and you have to drink water, right? Because that's how you have to live. And he said, okay. Look, I'm giving him back scratching. This is my 20-year. Look at his teeth, y'all. Right, La Juju? It was amazing. You know what? He crawled out of the crib because I had a playpen and I had to bleach it every time and clean him and bleach it and clean him. And he survived it. It was crazy. And we had to do it every 20 minutes with a syringe. No, he is strong. He ate a bag of dark chocolates one time. I said, oh my God. I was watching over him. Nombre. I was like, what? He ate the freaking chocolate chip cookies, right? Tell him he ate my food. He knows he's fucking guilty. Did you eat my papa? Did you eat my papa? Oh, that's you. Say hi. I'm Cujo. I'm Cujo. Go Cujo, go Cujo, go. Go Cujo, go Cujo, go. He's freaking out, babe. Okay, Cujo. He's freaking out. His nose. I know he's cute. Oh, Cujo. Let's see. We got Cujo 2022, babe. Yeah, 2022. So February. He's December, baby. 2022. He's gonna be 4 years old this December 21st. He'll be 4. Time passes by. I love his little nose too. It's cute, so I always do that. And he smiles, y'all. Right, baby, when we get home, you smile.
Oh.
And he defends me from Falcor.
Oh.
Girl, I told her, girl, get him a haircut. And she said, I love his hair like that. That's why she leaves it. Because she likes it. And I said, but him, he needs a haircut. Right, baby? They can trim your beard and make you look all cutesy. Yes. Make me look cutesy. So, yeah, these are my dogs. And Kush is probably chilling right now. And he would have come if I called him, but I would have to take off my phone and everything, huh? Kush is right there. They're all here, y'all. They're all here. You hear my husband? My husband. He said, Kush is right here. That's what he said. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. Let's get cushy. Get cushy. You're a fatty boy. Oh, I thought you were a Kush. Okay, Kush, come here. Come here, big boy. Let me see. Get him. See if I can do it. Come here, big boy. Come here. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. No, now, Valky, not you. Come here, Kush. Come here. This is my big boy. This is my big boy. He's my big boy. Oh, I love you too. He is my big boy. He is mine. He is my big boy. He knows that mama, and I love mommy, and I love mommy. He never licks people. Only he gets excited and oh, you're too handsome. You're my big boy. He is my big boy. He side eyes us. I know, girl. He looks into my fucking soul, and he tells me what he wants. Like when he's hungry. Oh, he wants Papa. What? Oh, see. He said, "Feed me." He said, "The fuck, feed my big ass." Woo! That's a big boy. I know you're hungry, Papa. Yes, baby. All right, guys. Well, I love all y'all. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you, guys. I love my doggies. So we're left with 3. By the way, my daughter has a blue, and then my smoke dog. If y'all look, if you if you want to make a comment, if you tap on the comments, you can see that little heart that looks like a peach. Tap on that if you've already sent me the daily heart me, and you can see my stickers. I have a sticker there. I love you, Sabrina. And it's a dog and it says, Riot's talking. That was the one I was supposed to keep, and that was Smokey, Smoke Dog. But him and Falcor kept fighting, and they were brutal. So I couldn't, I hated it, but oh well. But at least I know he went to a family, at least, So that's my story. But all right, guys, I love you all. Después nos vemos, mis amigos. Y'all have a beautiful evening. Enjoy your Friday, guys. Bye. Over on the